amnesia. But I give you an earful, it's tearful. Told my mother I hustle, and she said be careful.
Why I feel like I'm losing weight. Why I ain't got no money if I'm moving weight. My life's based upon what I'ma do this year. Copper boat, copper layer. Now the army suits cute with my child.
Yo, listen, we live and direct, man.
you not gonna warn me?
We dirt. It's turned up Tuesday. It wouldn't be right if we warned you. What do you mean? It's lit. Lights, camera, action. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Dave Swabby. I got my motherfucking brother in the building with me.
HNIC.
And it's going down, man. I think this is the first female guest that in this new, well, definitely for the new year, but the new edition, right?
Yup.
Shout out to that.
Shouts out to the first lady. But
Yes.
introduce yourself to the people.
Jaz the Rapper, Brooklyn, Jaz with 1Z. We here, what's goody?
I does this.
Yes, please make sure you put 1Z because I hate 2Zs. Like, I really, really hate it. It scuffs my Timbs. So, Jaz with 1Z. Thank you.
Enough said. You already heard. So look, we're gonna start it off like we always started off. We're gonna shout out the niggas that fucks with us. So Chi Chi's Kitchen, you already know, CheCheis Kitchen on the gram, the famous fried crabs. After the club, when you bopped up and drunk, it's what you need. Trust and believe. My shorty Ice Bella Vita, she got the eyelashes that don't fall off. You heard me? So you wanna fuck with her on the gram, IceBellavita. You heard? Ice Bella Vita. It's going down. Listen. Turn tapes are still on every streaming service, so we need y'all to go fuck with that, get that thing spinning. You already know how it go. So, now that we got the bullshit out the way, let's go ahead and get to it, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, I don't know if you the first, but I know it gotta be early, I guess you would call it battle rapper reality TV. What was it, A Day in the Life of Jazz? No, A Day with Jazz.
Wow, you took it back.
You gotta start at the beginning.
That's how you gotta do it.
You know what I'm saying? So just talk to the people about where the idea came from. Is it coming back? What happened with it? You know, all that good shit.
Well, A Day with Jazz, I have a YouTube channel. And A Day with Jazz was basic. I think I was in high school. Yo, y'all really took it back. I used to have a camera and like.
Yeah, was that a phone or?
It was a camera, but like.
Okay.
Like a camera that you would plug into the computer. So like when you upload the videos and the pictures onto the computer, it'll just be there. But nowadays you got your phone and it's whatever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But so I remember it would just be some episodes. I was with my best friend Misha. We went to Western Union. We went to cash a check. We found out it was closed. It was tight. Just regular stuff. I had an episode where we went job hunting. I had an episode. The last episode actually that I did was going to my first battle, and that was 2011. My boy Dice was there, and
salute Dice.
Yeah, it was that was the last episode. Ironically. Battle rap is what got me here, like, so,
Facts.
you know, it was kind of like a dope last episode, because, like, you see, like, oh, well, after this, she took off, so, I've thought about bringing it back, but I kind of do, like, you have A Day with Jazz on Instagram, you see what I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, like, that's how social media is now, so, I don't know, maybe you could put it in, like, episodes when I start doing, like, more exciting stuff, I guess, but now I just rap, and I write, so.
Where you got Jaz the Rapper name from?
My middle name is Jasmine. Everybody calls me Jasmine. My family calls me Jasmine. My first name is Magenta. And at first my name was Jazz. Like, it was just Jazz.
Right.
And Nino man from Harlem, he told me to make my Twitter name Jaz the Rapper because it's easy to remember. So I made it my Twitter name and people started calling me that, and that just became my name. When I started battle rapping, that just became my name. And I'm stuck with it.
Forevermore.
Yeah, I didn't choose it. It chose me. So.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what they say. That's the real nickname. We was talking about that a couple episodes back.
Facts.
You pick your own name.
Name.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you pick it,
right.
The people gotta.
Shout outs to Nino Man.
Yeah, shout out to Nino Man. Harlem in the building. You know what I'm saying? So boom, let's keep it rolling with the eye. So, what these bitches want, the female response. Hard. First off, hard.
Thank you.
Where the idea came from? Is that straight from you, or did a homie throw it out there? Not the writing. We know you pen your shit.
Yeah.
The concept.
Yeah. I get a lot of inspiration from other people, especially when All right, so basically I do Freestyle Fridays. I don't do it every Friday, but I try to do it as many Fridays as possible. And I started it last year, like around this time. And sometimes I'll not know what beat to do. Like, you know, I've done a lot of beats. So I might do a new beat, I might do an old beat. And I was just on Instagram, and this dude I met from Cali, I met him, I want to say maybe 2 years ago. And he did the beat, and he tagged me in it. So I'm like, all right, let me see what he's talking about. And he was basically, what he did was, he was rapping it, but he was asking a female. He was like, what, you want me to do this? You want me to do that? And I'm like, hold on. I think I want to respond. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could, like, respond to this because not that I know of, no female responded to it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I bet. I told him, I was like, yo, I'm about to write this. I'm sorry. He's like, no, that's cool. So I'm writing it. And then I was thinking, do I want to, my Freestyle Fridays are usually a minute long because I want it for Instagram. But I'm like, a minute is not enough. And I'm like, you know what? I want to go all out. I want to make it longer than 1 minute. I want to shoot a video for it. I want a dope video. Like, I wanted to really put 150% into it because I was getting really bored just rapping in front of my phone. So I hit my director up, Julius. Shout out to Juju.
I heard that. I hit my director up.
Swag and moment. You know, I told him my idea, and he put it together with the split screen. Like, that wasn't me.
That was dope.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that was dope.
He was like, trust me. I'm like, I trust you. So, yeah, everybody likes it. I mean, for the most part, people like it. And it's a fun song. Like, if you look it up, don't really expect you to write like a serious song. Like, I was saying a lot of funny things. It shows the versatility. You know what I mean? Like, I was serious, but it was a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, that was cute, or that was funny. But yeah, like, I'm content with the feedback from it and how well it's doing. I'm kind of surprised. Sometimes I underestimate myself, though, but I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy people like it, and I'm going to keep the ball rolling.
That shit is dope. Like you said, it's original. Never really seen that angle.
Right.
Tough song, classic song, everybody fucking knows, so, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly, yeah.
Like, can't miss. But now let's get to the shit, man. This Shuffle T shit, man. So, I'm a big hater of other leagues. We already know what the one league is.
We only self-explanatory.
I'm a big hater of the other leagues, except for RBE. RBE has seen to some
They on the rise. They on the rise.
And they captured
they definitely
the vibe.
On the rise.
Yeah, they on the rise, and they captured the vibe of the room. Like, a lot of the other leagues just don't, when you're watching it aesthetically, it don't really have a vibe. I'm sorry.
Right. Got the same feel.
So, boom. The Shuffle T battle. First of all, his whole angle was some shit that was already old. That was already played out. You dig what I'm saying? So, to me, that already shows, like, it was a bag move for son. He ain't really sit down, watch his opponent, and figure out what you...
He watched me. He definitely watched me because was saying stuff that...
His whole angle was old.
Yeah.
Because that was his whole angle the whole battle, more or less.
So basically, when, like, after he was rapping, I was like, yo, you know I'm not a virgin, right? And he was like, yeah, I know, but you are to me still. He knows.
Oh, okay.
He knows. Look, he knows. He's
yeah,
he's seen my battles because it was stuff he was saying that I knew that he watched my battles.
Oh, I'm like, oh, this guy here is crazy.
But I was kind of upset. I really, really wrote for that battle. Like, I was like in my crib, like, yo, I can't lose. Like, I'm like really writing my heart out for this battle. I did have fun though, which is something I rarely, really do in my battles. Like, since I don't battle a lot, everything counts. So I can't have fun. You know what I'm saying? But with that battle, I felt like I could have fun for two reasons. He's a fun battle rapper, and that crowd, they like fun stuff. You ever a crowd? It's tricky. It's tricky with them. You know what I mean? So, but everybody was like, oh, Jaz took this battle for the money. And honestly, I really, really didn't. First of all, I just got my passport last year. And I traveled to one place out the country. I went to Curacao. But it was like, yo, I can go to London to battle rap. Like, you feel me? Like,
that's
why?
Hard in itself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You feel me? Like, it's like, why would I not do that? And then the person I'm battling is not a bum. Like, I did my research. I did my research. When hit me up, and I was like, all right, who? And he was like, Shuffle T. I was like, it sounds familiar, but I hadn't seen his battles.
Right.
So I remember I hit up DNA and I hit up Tay-Rock. And they both was like, well, the DNA told I was gonna get killed. But Tay-Rock, DNA is very honest.
Salute.
Tay-Rock was like, oh, that's gonna be fire. Like, Shuffle T is fire. So I got the approval from 2 top tiers. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch his battles. And he's nice. Like, he's a different type of nice. Like, it's certain stuff he would do that I wish I could do. So I'm like, I can't play with him, especially if he's funny.
It's an angle.
If you funny, like you have the upper hand on somebody that's not really funny. So I had to like really like
because funny beats gun bars, like in a sense. In a
right.
sense, it kind
but
of
I
like
don't
a good
really.
defense.
It depends on how funny you are, though.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But as far as gun bars, I don't really do gun bars, so that didn't really make a difference for me. It wasn't hard for me to write because
you got to talk the niggas angle.
Yeah, I barely do gun bars. But it was a fun battle. I was just upset that he was flirting with me the whole time. The first round, it was like, all right, cool. Then the second and third, it was like, come on, man. Like, I was happy I got an easy win, but I wanted it to be better because I knew that it could. Like, if it wasn't for the movie that they came out with, because it was at a movie.
Oh, Body?
No, Versus. Body is here. Versus
okay.
is in London.
Okay.
And Shadi Hara's in it. If it was like a real event, like a don't flop event where it was just bad, like real battles, I feel like he would have came totally different and the battle would have been crazy.
Okay.
But, you know, I feel like he took the lazy route and the crowd wasn't really a battle rap crowd either, which was, I was surprised that they reacted to some stuff that they did from me. But I ain't complaining. But yeah, he was playing. He was playing though.
Is there any battles that you want to take now?
I don't really have any interest in battling anybody right now. They throw names at me, but none of them really make me like excited.
What about Miss Hustle?
I battled her.
You did?
5 years ago.
For real?
I was like, yo, Mo.
For real?
Yeah.
I see. I didn't know that.
Catch
But
up.
a part 2 would be
See,
would be fire because it was a dope battle. So a part 2, I'm not a big fan of sequels because I feel like the first time around is organic. That's what happened. Bam. But I think a part 2 between y'all two would be good. Because of the personalities, you know what I'm saying? The auras,
I think we both are
legends.
better.
Yeah.
But I don't see why. I don't see it being a good battle. Besides the fact that we're both better, and to me that's not enough. Like I feel like it would have to have history, and that battle happened when it happened for a reason. Because after I battled QB, you know, her and QB had their little beef or whatever.
Right.
That brought me into the conversation. Like, Jaz and Miss Hustle got to duke it out now. They the two top girls. You know, it was on Summer Madness, first female battle on Summer Madness. Like it was just a feel. Like now it would just be like, all right, they both better. But for me personally, that's not enough. It needs to be something built up. Like I want to see Tay Rock and Suge rematch.
I think that'd be hell.
Because not only did they both get better, but I feel like they be going at each other online and stuff. You know what I mean? And it'd be dope. And it was so long ago. Like
what about Tay? Speaking of that, and I'm sorry to cut you off. What about Tay Rock and K-Shine? You don't think that battle?
I feel like I've seen them battle a lot.
Yeah,
they battled about 3 times.
That's always a lovely.
They battled the first time.
So crazy.
Then they battled the gun titles twice.
The gun titles, yeah,
and it was just like, I've seen enough.
I hate them dual battle shits. Them shits is they be alright.
You don't like the 2 and 2s?
Nah, I don't
they alright.
Not like that.
I like the
1-on-1 is way more no homo intimate. It's more the 2-on-2.
Yeah, and they
like,
get busy.
The timing is sometimes it's hard. I like them, but they have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Because
and they got to be on point, and their chemistry got to be on point.
Yeah, even running it back together, like yo, run it. Like, it's just so rehearsed. Like it's like
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I get what you mean.
You dig? So you wouldn't do a Jaz and Miss Hustle again? The time you got body, you wouldn't get bodied again? Nah.
You talking about official?
What's that? I said, that's the honey. I'm like, yo, why they hit? I'm like, why shit ain't land? Why? My punches is not.
No, to be honest, I don't even think you lost that. I don't even think you lost that battle with you and Official.
2-1 maybe. But I think it was only reason why is because from before then it was like easy running. It was like
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying?
She killed you with that pop and cherry shit. She killed you with that. I ain't gonna even hold you. She killed you with that. That shit alone, that shit was ill. I was unexpected.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna even hold you.
Smack
that shit
went
was
crazy.
Hard.
If you could make Smack go crazy, it's fire. Period. Cause Smack reacts, but it take a lot for him to really go
get
crazy.
That up, it take a lot for that Harlem to come out like.
Right.
No, it's lit.
Smack is from Queens.
How your relationship?
I see Harlem. It don't matter.
Nah, that's just his. That's his
Harlem.
thing.
Let me see that. That's Harlem.
Oh,
shouts out to Schminak.
Nah, but like it's 3 people. People ask me to rematch a lot of people. Honestly, they've asked me to rematch QB, Hustle Official, K Profit. I the way I write, I wouldn't rematch anybody because I really put my energy into writing. Like I write for my opponent. Like None of my battles, my bars could go for anybody else. And I'm
Right.
talking about 98% of my bars.
But that's dope.
The only battle my E-Heart battle
Right.
is the battle where it's the most general bars. Not saying that a lot of it wasn't personal, but I noticed that it was a lot of stuff that it was like, I don't even know what to say to this lady.
You was filthy.
I didn't know what to say.
So many times. I
So-
felt so bad.
Yeah, you damn.
I felt bad for Shorty watching that
You're
battle. Like,
stupid.
oh my god.
It's just a battle, man. That's
Even
the
she did. She tried not to. She had to like hold it in and smile. Cause you seen it resonate a couple times, and she had to like, I just smile, let it out. It's a battle.
Nah, but that battle was dope. But
Yeah, that was a good
that with her, she was definitely the hardest for me to write for, cause
Wow.
it was not a lot for me to write
Not
about.
official? You don't think that was hard?
I mean, all my battles is hard to write for, but
Right.
E-Heart was the hardest because, like I said, I'm very direct.
Right.
So I need stuff to talk about. So with E-Heart, it wasn't a lot to talk about. It really, really
I
wasn't
get
a lot
you.
to talk about with her. So it was difficult, but it was a lot on the line for me. So I had to pull through with that.
Who's your top 5 battle rappers right now?
My favorites is Nitty, Twerk, Rock, Surf, and Loso.
Loso, why Loso number 1?
Why Loso?
Yeah.
Because
Did you put them in order? That was order?
not really, no.
Not in order, but why Loso is even top 5? I just want to know that.
Because I like battlers that attack their opponents, and he does that effortlessly to me with the bars.
Out of those 4, out of all 4 of those people that you named, you got Loso in the top 5?
Why not?
Well, that's your opinion. I can't even argue with you that.
And of course you
Also,
got Twerk in it. That's your prodigy, right?
Also fire. Twerk is fire. Twerk, I'm so proud of Twerk. Twerk has gotten so much better. Like, he's
Twerk
grown
got better.
so much.
He's
It's
turned
crazy.
up. He's definitely turned up.
Yeah, he had a quick rise. He's a superstar right now. I like Geechee Gotti too.
Nah,
I'll put Geechee
I like Geechee
Gotti.
Gotti.
I'll put Geechee Gotti ahead of Twerk and Loso.
Nah, not ahead of
I
Twerk,
think
though.
so.
Not
Nah,
ahead of Twerk.
nah.
Twerk, I
Geechee
think,
Gotti
faced
is
more
hard.
luxurious opponents. You know what I'm saying? Twerk already done faced niggas that Geechee still kind of
Twerk has more of a resume.
more of a resume. There you
Yeah,
go.
a better
That's how you say
resume.
that. That's how you
Yeah,
say that.
you right. You right.
You know what I mean?
Right
And
about
I'm not
that.
necessarily a Twerk fan.
Yeah.
I like Twerk. He's nice, but I'm just not. You know what I mean? But I respect what he done. the
Yeah,
work he put in.
Geechee definitely getting up there because
He's working towards it. Right?
Geechee about to battle Arsenal.
That
Yeah.
now that's when
That's
he's cracking.
big.
Now
Geechee
he's
battle
definitely
Suge.
big.
This is what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Now he's
yeah.
getting
Yeah.
once he get also.
But you know why though? Because Geechee came after Twerk.
True.
So it's like he's
Right.
catching up. But
I guess 'cause Twerk
Geechee's
is so
damn
fast,
near
it
right
seems
there.
so
He's
fast.
getting there.
Geechee,
He's
yeah, because
getting
Twerk
there.
was battling on every card. So
Right.
And it's
every
crazy,
card you're gonna
like,
see
who's
him
this
against
Jersey
somebody.
Twerk dude?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, makes sense. And his style in the beginning was hard to the cadence. You had to really be a hip hop head to really
To
catch it.
understand
Yeah, he
what
grew.
he's saying
He
'cause
definitely
he's
grew.
different.
He
Yeah.
figured out his niche and he tapped into
murdered it.
what he could do. I definitely respect him for that.
How you feel about that Loaded Lux and A-Verb battle that's coming up?
I'm very interested in it. I'm very interested in it. Verb is talking dirty.
Already. That's
Verb
what
is
it
talking
is.
dirty. Lux is pretty quiet. I love Lux.
Who you got?
Yeah, who you got?
Who
Yeah.
you got?
Who you
I'm sweating
got?
already.
Honestly,
Let's get it. Who you got?
Honestly, I'm
Because he
gonna go
showed
with,
up, I ain't gonna hold you, and you was at that battle. He showed up against Murder Mook. I ain't gonna even hold you. I was surprised.
who Verb?
Yeah, Verb.
yeah.
I was surprised.
Hold
I
on, we
think
got a
I
question
got.
from
I
the
think I
king
got.
right after this.
I think I got.
you.
I
That's how we
got.
do it. I got you.
I got Lux edging it. If you would have asked me this last year, January,
Right.
I would have Lux winning
Two.
clearly.
Right.
The Mook John plays a role?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Who you? Okay, my fault. I got you coming right now, Will. Who won the Mook Verb?
I got Mook winning.
Okay, so that's why I'm throwing off. Like,
Nah,
But
but
Verb-
it's just
Verb
the
was-
way
Verb was
the
amazing.
Verb was
Yeah.
was his
Like, before
his
the Mook
rounds was
battle,
if he
crazy.
can't beat Mook, how could he fuck with Lux?
I feel like that's not how battle rap goes.
Nah,
Ah,
don't go like that.
all right. I think Lux is gonna fold them
Because
up.
Lux and Mook is two different battle rappers.
Exactly.
But it's still the same legendary skill set.
Nah.
To where they're too perfect. You have to be
Lux
perfect.
is first of all Mook. Lux battle raps better than Mook right now.
This is what I mean. Right. So you just went from what
Well,
they be saying out the grease to the
most people
fire.
have Verb beating Mook though.
Yeah, they do, and that blows my mind. I think a lot of balls went over niggas' heads.
It don't
I think
blow
a
my
lot of
mind.
balls went over niggas' heads.
It don't blow my mind. Mook was very, very his delivery was choppy. And that plays a part.
Magnifico. I'm gonna write it too.
I love Mook's bars.
They were too crazy.
I love Mook's bars.
Inside of whatever.
Yeah,
I feel like Mook got a clear body, and that's what I feel is gonna happen with Loaded. That he's too. I'm a traditional.
Oh, so you don't think Verb won at least one round?
Maybe the second.
Nah, I think the first.
Nah, the first he came out punching, but for me it was like just hearing Mook's first round coming back. It was just like. First of all,
it was fire. All 3 rounds, all three rounds was fire. But if the shit that A-Verb was saying that first round,
talking to him.
He was talking to him. Nobody ain't never.
This is battle rap. This is not Dr. Phil. I'm here to listen to intricate bars that take me a second to get. I like to talk to niggas. I'm a fan of that. But the intricate bars, I know what kind of thinking that. We all could talk to a nigga we know shit. Of course, we do that every day.
Right.
We're from New York. We talk to anybody. Homeless nigga. Nigga, get a job. Fuck that. I'm not giving you no money. What you mean? You talking to that nigga. We all do that. But to spit bars to that homeless nigga, intricate bars about why he dirty and shit like that?
Yeah. Yeah, you right.
That's battle rap.
Yeah,
that's
you
why
right.
I feel like Lux and Mook is like almost unbeatable in a sense because these are the guards that structured the system. This is why we rap. You know what I'm saying? This is why we do it the way we do it.
I do feel like Verb is in a tough position because when you're a battle rapper and you do amazing in a battle, everybody's gonna expect you to do just that same thing in next battle. And that's very hard. That was fire. And that's very hard to do. But it is so far away from the Mook battle, so I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do it. But if he doesn't, the fans jump on your ass for anything.
Right.
Especially Verb.
And but I do think I really, really in my heart feel like it's gonna be a great battle. For sure. Although they've been trying to battle for years, I do feel like it's just gonna be great. And it's in Houston. Sure. The Houston crowd was amazing for
right.
That's the worst thing Lux in Lux's favor. Well, not in his favor. That's the worst thing against him right now. The Houston crowd. Because unless New York or the Northeast flies out there, Lux is one of those, he don't slow it down, he don't bring it back, so if you don't get it and if you're not really in tune,
but you see, that's why Lux gotta go in and going in that battle. He gotta be back the old hoodie Lux.
Yeah, gotta be murdered like on that.
Yeah, he might have to
shit.
adapt.
He gotta be different.
Of course.
I think he's gonna adapt. I think he's gonna. He knows that a Houston crowd is not gonna react to the same thing Urban Plaza crowd would react to. Lux is smart enough to do what he got to do. I'm not saying dumb it down, but it's dumbing it down. Like, you know, he gonna tap into Loaded Lux, what we love him for. But I think he knows what he has to do, and this is an important battle for him. This is a very important battle for him, definitely.
Hell yeah! Any battle for Loaded or Mook moving forward is testing their legacy at this point. It don't matter if it's Joe Schmo. At this point, nobody they can't. Like if
you
it ain't
can't
a clear
mess
body,
up.
they automatically lost.
If you Mook and Lux, you cannot do
Imagine
mediocre.
Mook and Lux Loaded already did it.
Yeah,
he survived it. He still clear bodied the nigga and forgot a whole round.
But that was his comeback though.
Right.
So it kind of, it played a part. Everybody was like, "Oh, he's rusty," but like you said, they're basically like the founding fathers, and they're battling in another generation. So any battle is I'm not gonna say any battle, but this Verb battle is big for Lux.
For sure.
This Verb battle is definitely big for Lux and Verb, but it's bigger for Lux in my opinion because Lux's battle, from what I remember, is Arsenal. Am I right?
Yeah. Oh,
and that was on UW.
Yeah, UW.
That battle, it didn't really do nothing for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, that nigga was in the Chinese. Like that's different.
Too much.
He better not come. He better not come like that.
And I'm
excited. That's why I'm saying.
It's too much.
Like Lux better. He better come strong. You better do something straight dissing. You better not talk that righteous shit. I mean, that's all good.
That might
love
fly in Houston.
Nah, that's not gonna fly. He can't do that. He can't. That angle. He can't talk like that with Verb. He gotta really.
Because Verb
he gotta dig in deep.
Angle. That's the only thing he can do. He can't out.
You see, that's the problem.
Lux.
You see, that's the problem. That's what's going for. If Lux go in that battle thinking Verb is not going to say some shit. Now, I mean, I'm not going to, me personally, my opinion is that Verb is nice and he got some, I'm not going to say that he's trash, but it's like certain things that Verb say, it hits. It hits. It may not be like all like the whole round, but
It
it's
don't even
just
be that
certain
crazy like the
shit that
Prego
he
line.
say. Nah, it hits. I ain't gonna hold you. It
Right.
hits.
The
That's
Prego
I
line
feel
wasn't
like
that crazy,
I feel like
but
that's
it
something he
hits.
would have over Lux. He has. I don't want to. It's more than performance. It's like almost like I want to say maybe swag kind
Charisma.
of.
That shit
Yeah,
is, I
but
feel
Lux
you.
got charisma too. It's something that
It's
Bird
different, though.
does
It's the Southern
that
hospitality twinge
Lux
on it.
don't
Like,
do.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like the Prego. Lux not about to do that.
Lux don't cater. He don't give you no extras. Lux
Right.
give you bars, cuz. Bars.
Right.
Bars. What's the
I'm
future of
excited.
battle rap? Female battle rap, though. Because we know the guys are running and gunning, PGs are through the roof. But what's the future for the ladies? You know what I mean?
I feel like there needs to be. All right. So the reason that the guys are still up and running is because of the PGs, and the PGs is when you have all the new talent, and there's so many like guys that are really good. There's not that many females that are good, so it's hard for the new females to excel. It's very, very hard. So for one, you need the talent in order for the girls to succeed because we're gonna get old. Like we're getting old. With the guys, when the PGs first came out, like it was guys like Clips, Hitman, Suge, DNA, Rock. Like it was people that, well, not Rock, but I'm saying it was people that people was kind of like, son, these niggas not hungry no more. You know, things like that. So you had to bring in the new guys to satisfy them, but then they'll be like, we don't want to see these new guys. We don't know them. The fans don't be knowing what they want.
Right, we don't know what we want.
So URL had to basically force y'all to see them. So what they did was Rookies versus Vets.
That's dead true. I did not watch.
You have to get
If I didn't know
forced.
the name, I really wouldn't watch the battle.
That's just the way people think. If you not a casual fan, but if you're not a die-hard battle rap fan,
it's true.
You're not gonna watch it.
It's true.
Which is okay. That's your prerogative. So you have to force the consumers to see the new people. You know what I'm saying? Like with Twerk, people probably never saw Twerk until maybe Born Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a big card.
Right.
But then they threw him on Known with Mike P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Really, it was over after that.
Yeah.
They're forcing him. Then they had him on with Cortez. It's like y'all have to put them against the older people so the older fans can be in tune. So with the girls, there's not even enough new great females to put against not even the me's, but maybe the Farahs or the Shunies or the Dawn ladies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the problem. You need the talent in order to continue your league.
That's offending. Will, what was your question, Ken?
My question is, as an artist, I have a deep passion for y'all. I love y'all for keeping hip hop alive. You know what I'm saying? My question is, for the record, Clips is my favorite battle rap. But going back to what you were saying about the females, I always vision. I see how you say you didn't like the 2-on-2s.
Yeah.
I always vision male female against male female. I always had this dream of you and Clips battling some other.
That would be crazy.
Like,
I've always said if I was to do a 2-on-2, it would be either with John or Clips.
And another thing is, I wanted to ask you, since he's my favorite battle rapper. Do you think if he put that drive back to it, do you think he could take over again? Everybody say he's not hungry like that.
He's not, and I don't blame him. He's been doing this for so long. Like, I mean, you naturally just stop caring. Clips is amazing. You naturally just stop caring.
I feel what you're saying.
I believe Clips is a genius. Really, he has a total package.
Factory.
If he was to get hungry again, would he be? I think he would be able to be back to what he was. Yes, but
Let's not forget he's getting pretty good checks.
Highly doubt.
My last question is staying on Clips. I watched that Clips Lux battle like 20 times. And not just because I'm a Clips fan, but I feel he won that. And I keep hearing that Lux 3-0'd him. I don't believe that. Like, I feel like the whole thing.
I think Lux got him. My opinion. I think Lux got him 2-1.
I think the whole thing with dissing his father, like you're battling Clips, not Lux's father.
Right. I get what you're saying.
So you know what I mean? Like old school shit is like, well, that's irrelevant in the battle to me. But I want to know your opinion on that.
Honestly, I don't remember.
You don't remember the Lux Clips battle?
I think I watched it. I was there. And
The hole
I
so
don't think
big.
I watched it.
Outside of that shit was crazy.
But I do know I didn't have anybody 3-0 in that battle. I didn't.
I get tired of hearing that.
Well,
Lux
people don't
3-0,
say
Lux 3-0.
because you just have people that are fans and they're biased. You know what I mean? Or they just have their favorite and they feel like they 3-0'd them because that battle.
Because the crowd was saying
became
3-0
very
Charlie.
Personal. The battle became very personal.
Because the crowd loves Charlie. Charlie a fan favorite.
So now people's feelings are invested to the Lux 3-0, Clips 3-0. I don't remember who I had winning that battle. I saw it live and I did not watch it on footage. So I wouldn't be able to tell you who
Watch it for fun. Watch it.
The loaded clips is like.
Think so?
I do know that's when Smack was like, yo, calling in the air, and then Lux was like, Godhead. And Smack was like, what? Godhead.
Hold it, Godhead.
Godhead.
But that was a mindfuck from gate.
And then he flipped it, and then Clips was like, nah, do it again.
Yeah. But
I think that's why I ain't watching, because I was so annoyed by being there and all the dumb shit that they was doing before the battle. Was like, come on, man.
That's crazy.
Now we got a couple minutes left with Miss Jazz. We got to get to the bullshit before we get up out of here. You know how it go. Let's talk. You got to. Let's talk about the shots at Nicki Minaj. I had to decode it.
Me?
Yeah. I had to decode it.
Hey, yo, before we get into this, I just need to know this. What is Nunu-Nell's job description?
Yes, no.
I really want to know that.
Next battle rapper out. What does Nunu do?
First of all,
what
you know
does she do?
Matter of fact, bring her here.
That's what everybody keeps saying.
But I really don't know.
Bring her here, ask her, she'll tell you.
Alright.
That's the next move then.
Y'all get mad views.
So hold on. Nah, we definitely going. That's the next move. It's Fake Ladies Month right now, so it kind of makes sense. Look. Let's get to the ladies' beef though. So your fake shots, they wasn't fake. Those was real shots at Nicki Minaj. They could have been Kim K. But on the I-95, you said you had a line. You was like something trying to get rid of the plastic, the fake tits and plastic asses.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said something, not fake tits and a plastic ass. Something like.
No, you said fake tits and plastic ass.
I know.
Because that was the punch. Yeah. So that was your shot at Nicki. I decoded it. Don't worry, I got you. It's okay. You said a shot. It's lit. Don't worry.
Are you kidding me?
I started the beat. Jazz. Nicki.
I mean, honestly, I was just talking about a lot of the female rappers that's coming up. I wasn't talking about Nicki Minaj.
Everybody. Okay.
But it was really just, that's the look right now.
Nah, I feel you.
All the females look the same.
Yes.
And it's weird because it don't even look natural.
When you walked up, I didn't even recognize you. You talking about these new looks, but it was fresh. Like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, you already know.
But yeah, like, it's just, I don't remember the line I said before that, but it was just alluding to.
Me neither, because when I heard that, I went bananas. I was like, oh, she's shooting at Nicki.
Oh, yeah. I said beauty, brains, balls, that is what the full package is.
Yes.
Not fake tits and a plastic ass.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So when I heard that, I was like, oh, okay, beef. I like it.
Yeah, like, I'm basically saying, like, just not the body, like, everything else is the package. I'm like, Nicki Minaj.
Just talking in general?
In general, yeah.
Yeah, I was talking in general
She
to
just shot the block.
a lot of, and then not even the rappers, but like the Instagram models. All the girls look the same.
You know that.
And it bothers me.
You know that.
It really, really bothers me. They be having fake belly buttons, like they belly buttons be mad up here, like that'd be blown. That'd be blown. So yeah, that was to a lot of people.
All right, so boom. Before we get up out of here, we got a little game we like to play. Real quick, first one that kind of.
I like games.
Chicken spot or Philippe's?
Chicken.
Hey, okay.
Excuse me?
Okay. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Tupac or Biggie?
Biggie.
It's usually dudes.
Tupac.
Okay.
Yeah, Tupac.
You run with Pac. Alright, usually dudes, but I'm still gonna ask you. We not sexist. Ass or titties? We not sexist, so we gotta ask.
Neither.
All right, we're not sexist. If we ask the guys, we're gonna ask the lady too. Rich is gonna ask you another question in a minute.
This game is fun.
We're not sexist. This is Turned Up Tuesday. This is not Dr. Phil. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You good, Jazz? You all right?
Yeah.
She's good. So, she said neither on that last one. That's it. Neither. It's all good. Cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Turkey bacon or pork bacon?
Pork, baby.
Oh, damn, y'all. The interview's over.
Turkey bacon. I love turkey bacon. But if I have a choice in front of me, I'm going for pork.
So you'll walk out of the ox store to go to the Spanish store?
Hell yeah.
like
if
it's right next door, yeah. But if it's out the way, no.
Fuck it.
I mean, I like turkey bacon, but listen, pork hit different. That pork hit different.
Say no more, man. This is Turned Up Tuesday. Richard, you want to ask that?
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
This is Turned Up
I ain't
Tuesday.
gonna do that.
If you're a real fan, you know what question I'm talking about, y'all. But I respect them for not asking that. I respect it. But this is Turned Up Tuesday. You already know. We have Miss Jaz the Rapper in the building. Before you get up out of here, please let the people know where they can fuck with you and spend that bag.
Instagram, Jaz the Rapper. Facebook, Jaz the Rapper. YouTube, Jaz the Rapper. Twitter, Jaz the Rapper. Jaz with 1 Z. If you put 2, you're not gonna find me. You're gonna find somebody else. I'm telling you, if you put that in Google, if you put Jazz, it's gonna be like, did you mean Jaz? It corrects you. So, yeah, just follow me everywhere. Follow my Freestyle Fridays. I'm about to start dropping real videos for them. They're only a minute long, but that's the era that we in. People want to watch something real quick, but it's definitely got my followers up. So. Stay tuned. 2019 about to be litty.
Listen, man, Turned Up Tuesday. We did it again. Follow right behind. We got Mr. Will Porter coming through for a couple of minutes to rock the spot. But yo, thank you for your time.
No problem.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Jaz.
your time because that's the one thing we cannot buy. So you giving us some of yours. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Anything else, Rich, on the way out the door?
Nah, we good. We good.
It was Jaz the Rapper. It's Turned Up Tuesday. You already know how it go. Yeah, let's take a slick through.
Look, somebody commented on my.
have, I want to do something here in another room for you that we open it up, and I want to do something story. I want to give some time away to certain artists that obviously are in real life, and like who they are. I don't have everybody spread.
Quit smoking the chance. I tried to quit smoking for years on my own. I couldn't do it. I needed help. But when they Chantix, helps you quit smoking. Chantix, without a doubt.
Fuck with me, dog. I want to smoke a cigarette. I'm thinking about smoking a cigarette, and I'm hearing that shit in the background, like, oh. I feel like I'm smoking a cigarette. So what's free in this nigga?
feel like I'm not like.
No, but that's what I really do. Music video was like the side thing. It's just that like when I linked it with Love from Ice, it was just I ran with it for a while. Like film is just my thing. So interesting. I sent you something.
I mean, we can. But that's another thing, like, I like, the reason I want to shoot videos now for my Freestyle Fridays, even though I can still get the same thing done in front of my personal, I want to show more of my personality. Like, people that offend me already know my personality. But now, happening to people that don't know me. Yeah, you know, like, you always look more like somebody who have a video than you rapping on your Instagram. Like, that's how it is. That's just how it is. I ain't gonna lie, like, even if I see somebody that's trash, but their video looks amazing, they look like they're doing something. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to somebody rapping in their car.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
dumb nice, but it's like.
But for some reason, the people rapping in their cars get lit. That's just like it's tight. I don't want rapping. I was in a car. Like, do I need a car to rapping? Damn.
You get a call with your name. Just want to take one second. What she rapping?
Right.
So.
Them people dirty.
Right.
They can listen to everything. But nah, I definitely like over this last past year. I paid attention to
Right.
I paid attention to a lot to like.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying you got it.
Oh yeah. I ain't
Jay different.
but they get attention because they troll or they look a certain type of way.
I'm not in school, but you're around in the street or input, so.
I'm past that generation. Like my age. So I'm not that age. So it's not that. Yeah. Stop.
So you
I said things that black people like, oh, and it's always going to show personality. I don't think personality is like, I don't show it too much. I just show it right, and in the real videos, I know, like if I'm showing in front of my sons, only for one I can do to have animation for the video. I'm just mad shit. You feel me? Like I can wear fucking costume or something.
You and your back man, cool like that.
I know that, and that's what I don't want. I don't want regular but for the most part, I want stuff because I want to show. There's so many videos that make sometimes the song will be fire, still, and I'll be like, yo, this is that, like, fire, and watch it like it's just a watch.
Face over there and sit down. We can sit down. That's the show. That's how you wow, wow.
That's ugly.
Long Street, but that's right. Long Street.
Whenever you ready, see.
Whenever you ready, see.
I got you. Two. Yo, you already know how I go and how I get, man. It's Turned Up Tuesday. We live in the building, man. I'm with my motherfucking brother, B.
HNIC, we in the building.
And it's going down. You know how I go, man. It's the second half. We turned up. We off the hen dog. So you know how we do around here. We let the guests introduce themselves.
Will Porter, Prince of Harlem.
You heard? Listen, so it's a Harlem thing right now. It's going down. East Harlem's in the building. You know what I mean? So first of all, Will, you know, here, this is Forever 9-5, so we only respect 9-5 bars. We think 95 was the golden era of hip-hop, you know what I'm saying?
9-5.
Right, you did?
Right.
So would you say that your style falls into like a 9-5 category?
Absolutely.
Right?
I feel it goes into the 9-5, but I keep my ears open.
To the
And
new
I
shit
adapt
that's
to the
popping.
new shit.
I feel you. So how you feel about these new age rappers running around with purple dreads, talking crazy, can't understand them, off the Zans, leaned out?
I look at it like this: when I was young, I remember all the OGs talking about what's this rap shit like. Shit sound, what are they fucking saying? Like,
Facts.
so it kind of like that now again.
Right.
You know, it went from that to the ha ha ha. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
The ha ha ha.
Yeah.
And all the OGs making fun of that.
That's a fact.
And then it went to the 90s where we mastered it.
That's a fact.
But now it's kind of back to the ha.
Yeah, that's slow motion.
It's kind of like hearing people whine all the time. Like, you know
That
what I'm
ass.
saying? But
That ass.
on some real shit though, I'm not gonna hate. It's hip hop is forever growing and changing.
Right.
If hip hop, if you was to tell me, you know what I'm saying, 20 years ago, you was a different person.
Yeah, I sure was.
You know what I'm saying? We all were different, bro.
That's a fact.
So why wouldn't hip hop change?
Yeah,
That's a
right.
good point. When you bring it home, that's a good point. How could you expect it to stay the same?
But me personally, just to add on to that, I got an old school feel. I don't
too.
got that new skill, that new feel, because I just can't relate to none
No,
of
I
that.
can't either. I can't.
You understand what I'm saying?
It don't make sense to my mind.
Yeah, we went from bosses to drug users.
Right.
Yeah.
But now I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm listening to a song the other day, my homie JB right here, and I'm like,
Shout out to JB.
You
in the
already
building.
salute the team.
I'm like, yo, can kids listen to any of this shit?
Nah.
I don't want my daughter or my son talking about, fuck this nigga, or, you know what I'm saying? Papa
Right.
shit, Papa E, and like, damn. Like, our kids are really learning this shit, man.
Right.
That shit
That's
is
what they
not
out
hip
there
hop.
twisted.
That's not hip hop, though.
What made you want to rap?
What made me want to rap?
Yeah.
All music.
All
I've listened
music.
to heavy metal first.
Heavy
right.
metal, that's
Music.
different.
I started with all kinds of music.
That
and,
boy had Slipknot.
and even before that, Bon Jovi, Metallica.
Oh, the
all
good
that.
shit.
The
Ah,
real
yeah,
shit.
Yeah,
But
okay.
what made me start rapping was I would always listen to hip hop, and I wouldn't even say I like hip hop.
Right.
But I know all the fucking words, bro.
Words.
So my homie in my job, John Valentini, that nigga told me, yo, Will, why you start rapping? Never look back.
Wow. That's dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. That's dope. And that's you know, I think that's the classic story with all of us with hip hop. It kind you just kind of fell in love with it. You just vibed with it. You heard it a certain kind of way. I know I fell in love with hip hop young, so I didn't even understand necessarily what the bars was. I didn't know what birds was and all these different things was, but I knew the vibe was lit.
Yeah,
like
Tribe
whatever this
Called
shit
Quest.
is, I want parts. Like you feel
Right.
what I'm saying?
Tribe.
So I dig where you coming from. I
Tribe
dig where
Called
you
Quest
coming
changed
from.
my life.
Oh nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yeah, speaking of that, what's your top 5 rappers of all time?
Top 5 of all time? including-
All time.
No order, just
No
the vibe.
order.
Alright. I would have to say Kid Blastmaster, number 1.
Wow.
KRS.
That's a first.
Number 2, and because he gave birth to legends, he gave birth to Nas, he gave birth to Big Pun, Cool G Rap.
Ooh,
That's my number
yo,
2.
Dave.
When people went,
Kiss the pinky ring. A lot of
my
people.
nigga, let me get
My
into
nigga
that.
Big
Let me
Pun
get into
kissed the
that.
pinky ring.
Let me get into that because
go ahead.
a lot of times people hear my music, and I think it's because I'm Puerto Rican.
Right.
Sometimes they tend to say, yo, Will, you sound like Pun a little bit. That shit sound fire.
Right.
but I got it from G-Rap. And I will always know that.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bow down to Kiss's ring, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
I already
but-
did that, you know, but I got my shit
G-Rap.
from the
That's
train
nice. That's
robbery.
hard.
I'm right in front of the front step thinking of a plan, shit like that. That's where I come from. So
What's
when people
number
say,
three?
yo, you sound like Pun, I'm like, nah, I sound like G-Rap. Number three, I would have to, I'm not even gonna put Pac, really. I love Pac
Yeah, we
music.
don't include Pac and Big.
Yeah, people, that's easy. But what's your number three?
My number three, I would have to put, damn, that's hard, man. Cause like my top two, my number three, I would say Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
Cause if you listen to Big Daddy Kane, bro, niggas ain't fucking with Big Daddy Kane.
To this day. Like,
To this
man.
day.
That's a
To
fact.
this day.
That's a fact.
To this day, niggas ain't fucking with it.
I like that.
No MC wanna get on stage.
Stage
I don't
with
care
Big
how
Daddy
much
Kane.
swag you
Mike
got.
moves, his
I don't
show
care how much
performance.
nobody. And I met him one time though. I was backstage with Rakim, and he was just when he came in the room, it was like I forgot I was smoking a blunt with Rakim.
Kim.
Like his whole shit, his whole demeanor just switched everything. You know what I'm saying? Number four, I would have to go more modern, and I definitely put. People might not like this. I put Jay-Z.
I live with that.
I put Jay-Z.
You live with
I
that.
put
Yeah, we
Jay-Z.
can definitely live with that.
And
Now,
number
yeah,
five-
number five.
and number
Before
five-
you name that number five, right? Because I think number five is better than number one. Because number five is your last person that you got to
Biggie.
name. Biggie?
You know why I say Biggie number five? Because except for Bone Thugs and Harmony, because when Bone Thugs came out, everybody wanted braids.
Right.
Biggie changed everything, bro.
Facts.
I don't care. He just did 2 albums, my nigga. After Biggie came out, everybody wanted to wear Gucci.
Right.
Everybody wanted to wear the Kangos. Everybody wanted to wear shades. Everybody wanted to wear sweaters. Biggie, like, nigga, what? Nobody was doing this shit before. Like, people was doing it, but he took it to a whole different level. Like,
That's a fact.
so I'll put Biggie 5.
Number five.
And even though
That's
though
a
Jay-Z,
crazy
even
list.
though
Yeah, that's a dope
That's
list.
a
even though
crazy list.
Jay-Z took a lot of shit from Biggie, I gotta say Jay-Z over Biggie because his career.
Yeah, it's correct. Nah,
That
yeah.
nigga just.
Because a lot of people would say LL is better than LL is better
I
than
love
Jay.
LL, but LL don't
But you
always
gotta
fight
remember
for
something.
shit.
But you gotta remember this. He opened the doors for your Jay-Z's.
LL is an icon.
He done everything.
I don't even
remember
count
that.
him in.
Remember that.
Yeah,
I don't
for
even
sure.
count him in that equation because he's bigger than hip hop.
For sure.
Even though Jay-Z's bigger than hip hop too,
Right.
but we still identify Jay-Z as that nice nigga from Brooklyn.
For sure.
LL Cool J is just beyond all of that shit.
Sure.
All of that
For
shit.
sure though.
But and also he don't really, you know, I don't know, but I don't really think he for a fact that he wrote all his.
Who, Jay-Z?
LL.
Oh, LL? Nah.
He had Ghost Riders.
Yeah,
with
of
me
course
that's
he had
big.
Ghost Riders,
With
but
me that's big. Like
Yeah,
I
that's
can't.
but see,
conversation.
but now
Yeah.
you see, you speaking on Ghost Riders, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, we talk about Ghost Riders. There's a lot of rappers in this game that got a lot of Ghost Riders. You don't see that too many MCs and stuff like that. You see a lot of people writing. What's your opinion about that?
I can't accept it. Not me.
Right.
I'm an MC.
You an
I'm
MC?
an MC. I can't. I write my own music. That's my pain. That's my
what's
life.
up.
That's what I want you to hear. That's why I'm feeling. That's why I get on stage, and that's why I do that shit. I don't want to take the next man's shit. If anything, I'll help the next man to perform your shit, bro.
Right.
I'll be a hype man. I can't take a nigga, man.
Now, that's a strong
I'll
list.
ghostwrite for a nigga.
I see.
I'll ghostwrite.
Yeah, I'll take a
but
check.
I'm not gonna take nobody. I don't care. I don't care. I
I
can't.
like that list.
I can't.
I think that's the best list that we had
So
on here.
far, yes.
So far.
Yes,
You
bro.
mentioned Cool G Rap. A lot of people don't
That
mention
nigga's
Cool
too
Rap.
nice. Kane,
Too nice.
between Kane and Cool G.
Yeah.
This is probably the two of the nicest of
The
all
gods.
time.
The
Yeah, like
gods.
when they kind of playing with these words and putting these
gods.
words together, and then having a message inside this shit at the same damn time. And then that's when Rakim coming to the niggas giving me Rakim. That's a whole nother level.
Yeah.
God, you know what I'm saying? Just coming through, putting the balls down on niggas. So
That's a fact.
you know how that shit goes. So it makes sense.
Rakim is a real humble dude, man. I love that.
Oh, what's the
not,
best?
No, not even feature. What's the best team they put together in hip hop?
The best team?
Like, yeah, like.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, hands down.
Rain Ghost.
Rain Ghost.
Rain Ghost.
Yeah.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, hands down.
That's the best group? You think that's the best group, Bone Thugs and Harmony?
Yeah.
You know who's my favorite group? Just my opinion. Out of all the groups that new group that you just named, I think Mobb Deep is the greatest group of all time. Just my opinion, cause I love Mobb Deep. I don't give a fuck. If anybody ever fucking know me, I will tell you Prodigy is my favorite rapper. That's my favorite rapper. I fucks with Mobb Deep.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Fucks with Mobb Deep.
Me too.
But
But you said something different. You said like the greatest combo. That's not a group. So if I would have to put a combo, I think Big and Meth, Untouchable.
Right? Oh, no, Untouchable when he said the rings and things, cigarette car. When he was
I got more Glocks and texts than you.
Nigga, what?
Biggie and Meth, and they only did one. They only did one song.
And I think Meth was the only feature on that album. The song that album came on.
So let me ask you this. Speaking of that song, right? You think Method Man outspit Biggie on that song?
Absolutely.
Good answer.
And Brooklyn's Finest, Jay-Z Body.
You think, nah, I don't think Jay Body's big on Brooklyn Finest.
Which is the one, they did two. One of them he bodied.
I think
One of them.
Alright.
Jay went off.
That Love the Dough song, you talking about Love the Dough. But Brooklyn Finest, nah, big came through. Nigga said, gonna have 2 pots. Get it? 2 pots. Like, come on. Big was killing with that.
That's a tough one. Brooklyn Finest is a tough one.
So speaking of that, let me ask you to break it down rappers. Now you mentioned Biggie, right? And we was talking about Big Pun, right? Who's better, Big Pun or Biggie? Lyrically.
Wow. There's no combination. There's no match.
Why you say that?
Big Pun.
Big Pun.
And people ain't gonna say Big's like he's Puerto Rican.
Nah.
If me and you sit down and write all the rhymes down and read them, you gonna be like, what the fuck?
Is the nigga writing? Yeah, because my older brother was the one that put me on with Big Pun.
Let's go a little back.
Right.
Biggie or Cool G Rap.
Cool G.
Cool G
Rap.
Cool G Rap would destroy Biggie.
Yeah, Cool G Rap.
So what do you think Pun would have done?
I'm not gonna lie.
Biggie had more swag, I guess, in Brooklyn.
But lyrically, bars alone, nah,
Pun
Pun got
monster,
that.
bro.
Pun got that.
You gotta understand.
Pun got that.
Pun
got that.
Niggas better get it right.
Pun got that. Pun got
And
that.
it's not to them
I'll say that.
It's not to them
But like as far as
song making,
Biggie, storytelling, Biggie got it. But like
God
as
rest his
far
soul,
as
Pun would've made it.
lyrical bar for bar, I don't think nobody fucking with Pun.
Yeah, Pun would've made it. A
I
lot
say
of
that.
rappers would've made it.
Nigga
made Nas rewrite his verse.
Yeah, you right about that.
I was just about to say.
You right about that.
Nobody. You take it.
You right about that.
Nobody.
That's a fact. So that just speaks to the fact that it's bringing 88 back. I want to get to that track because that's one of my favorite tracks. Out of all the tracks, everything was cracked. First of all, that bringing 88 back, that vibe was just.
I got it, yeah, man.
You know
that was inspired because for a while Devastating Tito was my mentor from the Fearless 4.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? I really adapted and I learned a lot from them. And see how the old school, like, it's crazy how. I remember one time we went to do a show in BBQ at what's that big place on 42nd Street?
Where? On 42nd.
BB King's.
BB King's.
The Fearless 4 had a big show, all the old school, Brucey B, all of them. And no lie, bro, I met them in Mitchell Projects, and these niggas were practicing in the hallway.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Their work ethic is way superior than new niggas.
Yes.
New niggas will be like, yo, in the studio or in the fucking radio show right now, like this. Yeah. These niggas was rehearsing their show in the hallway in the projects, 11 at night. Before we go to the BB King's like that. That's priceless, bro. And I learned a lot from that. So when I learned that shit, I was like, yo, let me bring that 88 back.
Yeah, that's
and my boy had to be my man Messiah, man. He locked up right now, but that's one of my personals.
That and that take a pic. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is crack.
Take a pic.
That's
I need all of y'all in
you
the video.
Stupid. That's
I need all of y'all in the
shit.
video for that. I can't.
That's
I did a
all
video
shit.
back in the day to it when I first wrote it because I wanted to like do it for the community.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be a big song. Like I don't know if y'all know, but Method Man's song "Bring the Pain." You remember that song?
Of course.
That song was 11 years old before we heard it.
What?
Method Man, "Bring the Pain." I came to bring the pain.
Got hardcore for the brain.
He had that song 11 years before we heard it.
Wow. What's your history on that?
What you mean?
Like, how do you know
He
that
said
for
that in
sure?
the
It's
interview.
11.
He said that. He said that in an interview himself.
I
had
gotta
that
Google
song.
that.
Yeah. 11 years before we heard it. That stood in my head forever. Because music is timeless, bro.
That was just exactly.
So when I recorded that song, I knew that was a timeless song, and I did a timeless. So I did a video for it, but I know that now I gotta do a big video.
That's how lovely entertainment.
Right. So speaking of R. Kelly, what's your opinion on R. Kelly right now?
She said you just said R. Kelly. That's
Yeah,
like
what's your opinion on
right
R.
now.
Kelly?
That's like Lucifer in the hood.
R. Kelly? We don't have an opinion.
You don't got no opinion on R. Kelly?
I know at the end of the day,
Women love R. Kelly.
I know at the end of the day, regardless of what he did, when you're alone in a room with a girl,
Victims, women with children.
she loved R. Kelly.
Right.
How many people were born? How many people were made due to R. Kelly music?
A lot of people.
A generation, yeah.
A lot of these artists have done fucked up shit in their life. Big Pun beat the shit out of his wife. That's not gonna stop me from listening to his music.
To young girls. R. Kelly is a genius in the studio. We're not
Right.
taking that from him. But what advice would you give to a young girl that comes
Listen
from
to your
somebody
father.
that
Yeah.
We have a 14-year-old girl coming to right now, and you promise her to make her
You're
career.
gonna fall victim.
I mean, what advice can you give to these girls right now? Because R. Kelly's the issue, but my thing is the issue with the young girls.
Yes.
And it's not just R. Kelly.
Exactly.
It's the whole industry.
But my
whole
thing is,
industry.
get R.
The whole
Kelly
industry.
community, period.
Movie industry, I would say stick with your family, B.
Yeah, that's.
Old dudes and young girls and
You gotta stick with what you know. We all know, young at a certain age, them certain ages don't count no more. You know what I mean? At a certain age, you can't do that no more. You heard? So it is what it is. But when it comes down to it, the whole Cal situation is like a. Hold it down. But when it comes to the whole Cal situation, you know what I'm saying? It's like the homie said. You know, parents got to take some type of responsibility for allowing their kids to be in a certain place. It's like what Lovely Entertainment said. Like, what are you doing? Leaving your 14-year-old. I don't give a fuck if it's Drake, Diddy, whoever the fuck it is.
None of these girls got a big brother.
You dig? That's what I'm saying. Like, because that's the first thing in my mind. I don't see how you couldn't have somebody just stay with her. Like, I got a little cousin that tell everything. So if you want to do it, if she's so fire and you want to work on so bad, you gonna take this nigga with you too, and that nigga's gonna FaceTime me whenever. And if that's not a go, then it's just.
I think it's like with the whole Michael Jackson thing too. Parents are signing off on this bullshit.
On the low.
Parents are like, yo, go ahead, take him.
Yeah, they back
Take
chasing.
him.
They back chasing.
Take him.
You know that they back chasing. They bag chasing. And that's the sad part, like we talk about here, you know, every now and again, we don't like to get too serious, but you know how it go. When you're in a fucked up situation for your whole life, a bag to you may seem like a life-changing bag, but it really ain't shit. It's really not nothing. Like the nigga show you, fuck 25 years down the road, you're gonna be broke. Nigga show you 100,000, you'll be surprised. That's what they say. You put money in between two men and that'll show you what that man, who that man is. So a nigga put 100,000 between you and your man, and they tell that man, you gotta do X, Y, Z. You be surprised.
$500.
Because in his mind, he think he gonna be rich. Like, oh, I got 100,000? Oh, nigga, fuck it. I kill this nigga moms, and then I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna do it. But then 3 years later, you dead snap. Like, you feel me? So money, it's not about money. You feel me? Your child, you create that. And karma's a bitch, let's be clear. If you fuck up your kid, you gotta know, you know, whoever's upstairs ain't gonna really take to that too kindly and have to serve you up, son.
I think it stems to like now, like you said, karma and the big man upstairs.
That's a fact.
I don't think these young kids believe in God.
Nah, that's the era now. That's the
I don't
era
think
now.
nobody fuck nobody.
That's the era now.
Because you can't see God like LeBron James on TV every day.
Exactly.
Niggas don't see it. They don't
Exactly.
see it. You're hearing about it, but you ain't seeing God
That's
in
a
action.
fact.
Because if he's
That's
bigger
the-
than
that's the
evil,
era.
then why evil exists? It's out here.
Let's stop.
What the fuck?
You can't blame. Society has a lot to do with what goes on.
Mm-hmm.
But we go in the era where your parents were your boss.
Yep.
But, right? Your parents that win. So that's all about
That's a 50. Yo, shouts out, man. Shouts the fuck out.
Parent is the
Yo,
boss.
Speak, my brother. Speak, my brother.
Yeah, like yo, look, listen. I don't got nothing to do all that. Look. Hey, yo, look, listen. We don't got nothing to do all that. Anyway, that's what I was saying. We was talking about R. Kelly, right? You said you don't have no opinion about it, and you said about.
I know what he said was, what he did was crazy fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as his music, I mean, I'm always gonna hear his music.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Even when people were saying Michael Jackson was molesting kids, I'm still listening to Michael Jackson.
Right.
I know Biggie caught mad Vicks in Brooklyn.
Right.
I still listen to Biggie. You know what I'm saying? People say Jay-Z's alone. I still listen to Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, right.
People say a lot of these superstars have done dirt.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's perfect, exactly.
Alright, so with that, yo, it's Turned Up Tuesday. You already know how I go and how we do it, man. You could bite the style, but you might break your teeth, little nigga. So how we rock with us, how we rock with you.
And you know,
salute.
and salute out to you, but
Facts.
get off subject. Now, I mean, we ask every artist when we get on this table right here.
Rich.
Do you love preferring eating ass or you like eating pussy?
Pussy.
Alright,
So no ass?
Huh?
No ass at all?
She gotta be wifey.
She gotta be wifey.
I gotta know you for like 3-4 years.
now listen.
So you already said
I gotta know
he
your
gotta
man.
be knowing you for 4 years before you eat the booty out.
Every guest does
Claps to that.
Eat the butt,
Yeah.
man. Don't
Have
feel
you
bad
seen that?
about
Have
it.
you seen
Every
that
guest.
Just Do It video out there with Escobar?
Factory. You talking about the main girl that was in that joint?
Nah, have you seen the video that this nigga shot?
Nah, hold on. I can see that right now though.
We did the Just Do It. The boy's a beast, man.
Interesting.
Yo, shouts out to Chanel, man.
Yeah, Chanel, thank you for
that
this.
was the
Word
connect,
up.
man.
Word
And,
up. I like that game y'all played with Jazz, man.
Oh, my fault. That's that drunk shit. Hold on. Before we get up out of here.
We definitely
My
can
fault,
do that.
my fault. Yeah. That's my fault. That's drunk shit. You know how that shit go. TUT, after 11 o'clock, it get ugly round here,
Exactly.
you know what I'm saying? But shouts out to the big homie Will Porter for keeping us on track. You know how that shit
Definitely.
go. So let's start it the fuck up. Chicken spot or Philippe's?
Chicken spot.
Right? Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Ass or titties?
Ass.
So you don't eat ass?
I can't walk with you.
We decoded them.
It's Turned Up Tuesday. We're in the building.
I can't walk with you in the
Decoded,
street,
nigga.
No,
Alright.
that shit
And you
is.
start with the pussy.
And then you go.
yeah.
Okay, so entrees, appetizers. I feel you. Okay.
Alright,
So
we got
cats or
you.
dogs?
Dogs. I fucks with cats for some reason.
Nah, I feel you on that. Turkey, bacon, or pork?
Yo, I'm Puerto Rican.
I know Puerto Rican.
You already know I'm going with the
Nah.
I'm guilty, man. I'm guilty, man.
Tacos or pizza, man?
I'm a turtle.
I'm a turtle.
I'm a teenage mutant ninja.
Turtle.
Also, it's pizza. I'm a turtle. Yeah, that's pizza.
All day.
Yo, so you heard it here first, man. It's King Porter in the building. Before you get up out of here, please let the people know where they can fuck with you.
You and spend that bag.
Team Will Porter, Instagram, Facebook, WillPorter.186, Twitter, Will Porter Life, Escobar Entertainment. I'm gonna be working with him continuously doing all my new music.
Yeah,
I
what's
got
up
a
on
song.
IG? Escobar, my fault.
Yeah.
Oh,
Escobar
you just
Entertainment.
said that.
I got a song on iTunes right now. The Take a Pic song is on iHeart.
Right.
I got
That
Take a
shit's
Pic
crack.
on iHeart.
Right. That's a
And-
party joint. That's a
Yeah,
summer cookout.
I need to do a
Get
big
lit.
video for that. I need
Yeah,
all of y'all.
wow,
on
get
that
the
shit.
light feed. Wow, get
Facts.
the light feed.
But yeah, you can catch me on iTunes. Just type Will Porter. I'm out there, bro.
Salute. You already
I'm
know,
out
man.
there.
It's Turned Up Tuesday. Will Porter came through, smashed the spot.
Shouts to
Jaz the Rapper came
Big
through earlier.
French.
Oh, shout out to Big French.
Chris Williams. Made in the golden era.
That's a fact.
Shouts to Escobar Entertainment, my man JB.
Salute the team, man.
Salute to y'all for having me, man.
You already know,
Word up.
TUT podcast.
The Henny was on deck.
You already know. It always works every time.
Word up.
Yo, you already know, motherfuckers. You can bite the style, but you might break your teeth, little nigga. It's TUT podcast. Yo, shout out to fucking Cito. My bad. At Cito.
Yeah, shout out to Cito. No shout outs to Sharice tonight, because she's, I'm mad at Sharice right now.
Yo, you already know how.
But Happy New Year.
Yo, Cito, we out of here. Yo, word.